Welcome to another episode of Out the Box TV. Your man, Roger.
And I'm DJ Primetime 256.
Today we have my man Justin Lockett joining us and a performance from my girl,
Karmessa. Hey, performance. Y'all just listen.
She don't know him. Y'all keep it locked. It's Out the Box.
Just listen. Karmessa, listen.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's your boy Roger.
Thank you, Lord.
Sounds so good, don't it, people? DJ Primetime 256.
DJ Primetime
256. Let's get it. Let go. This is Out the Box. This is Out the Box. This is Out the Box. So out the box, baby. This is Out the Box.
Welcome back to Out the Box. Your man, Roger. I'm here joined by, first of all, you're tall. He is. He's tall. It's all good. I'm here with Justin Lockett.
Yes.
You got a foundation here that you kind of created in honor of your younger brother.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about the basis of the foundation.
So in 2012, my brother was shot and killed. And I didn't want his death to just be someone that we remember today, forget tomorrow, and move on. I felt like with our community, and even when the church stopped shooting people, I really wanted to create something where we talk about the gun violence that exists in the community and then come up with ways to correct it. And that's where that organization came.
Okay, so with the organization, I know you're mentoring young men. That's kind of like a oversight, this current era, this generation, but like nobody's grooming future leaders. So how instrumental are you in not only selecting the young men that take part in the program, but like the people that you bring in to mentor those young men?
So I think of those young men like they're my own children, right? And the program is called the League of Legacy Mentoring Program. And I created that in my brother's legacy, and I'm doing everything I can to think about the legacy that we as black men are gonna leave, right? And so I want them in every facet of life to try to be the best version of themselves. And so with that being said, I try to bring in men that look just like them if I can, that show them that, you know, dribbling a ball and rapping your way out is not the only way. You can be a lawyer, you can be an Army officer, you can be a doctor, you can be whatever it is that you want to be, and I try to show them people in those fields. And so I try to make sure I vet people whose reputations are strong and people that they want to follow.
Okay. Now, of course, we know what current climate is in America right now. Relationships between young black men, older black men, law enforcement authorities, people in power, and how they're abusing those powers. But I know recently you just did an event where you connected the young men with police in the community. Tell me what was the driving force behind that, and then actually, you know, like the success of that particular event. So
The driving force behind it is being prior service. I've worked with guys who are in the police force, and I'm friends with guys on the police force, and I understand the struggles that we have in the community. So all I wanted is not to have a fear from these young boys growing up to be afraid of police officers. So I wanted to do, and if the police officers are afraid of us, I wanted to bring us together in an environment where it was just us, so that they could get to know us and see us more as people, and we can get to know them and understand what their job entails, and hopefully we can start getting that relationship fixed. So it was something that worked out well for the guys. They were able to ask any questions. The police officers did extend an olive, well, I don't want to use an olive branch, but they did reach out and try to make that relationship with the guys so that we can move that relationship in the right direction.
Got you. Now, what makes your program, your foundation and the mentor program different from any other average mentoring program? Like, what's the difference from your personal viewpoint?
If I had to say anything was different, I would say is what drives me to do it, is my why behind it. I did it because I lost my brother, and my whole passion is I can't bring him back, but hopefully I can look at them and save their lives, right? And everything that I've learned at my life, I'm 33 years old. So what I know now, if I can teach it to a 13-year-old, a 12-year-old, a 15-year-old, and hopefully some things that I've had to overcome, he doesn't, and I put him in position to go a lot further than I have or ever will.
Okay. Now, of course, y'all, This whole COVID-19 thing has kind of put a monkey wrench in a lot of people's way of how they approach situations now. How are you keeping in contact with the young men during these special times that we're currently in?
So we have an app that we call that's called House Party. And so we get on there and we can get on whether it's two of us, whether it's all of us. We get on there, we can play games. I can go to any of their houses. We might play a video game. But we have a group text and we talk a lot. And so though we may not be able to come together physically, as long as these guys know that you have their back, that's what I try to do. And we still have things. We're going to go fishing in a couple weeks. We're going to continue to do activities. We just don't get to do them as often as we'd like to. But as long as they know that I'm still present and the support is still there, we've been able to creatively find ways around it.
Okay, and do you have any other guys that's like kind of helping you, or you just it's pretty much just you carrying this whole?
For the most part, I do it by myself. I do have guys that help me depending upon where they're strong at. So I have a guy, he's really good with finances. So whenever we do any financial literacies, I bring him in. I have guys who specialize in fitness, they bring them in that part. So I have people who support me, but for me, this is something that I'm passionate about. So everybody might not have the opportunity to be as consistent as they'd like to be. So I use them where they best fit, and that helps us.
Okay, so where can my viewers check you out and get more information, not only on the foundation, but the League of Legacy, and maybe if they want to take part and get a young man involved?
Okay, so if you go to JarrodMLockettFoundation.org, you can go on Facebook and just type in Jarrod M. Lockett Foundation, or you can type in JML Foundation, or Instagram is just JML_Foundation.
Okay, so he's searchable. That's what he said, all right? All right, we're going to be back in just a few right here, out the box. Let go.
I eat, but I still hunger.
For the truth. Do I matter?
Does my blackness matter?
No sustenance.
No balance.
Suffering from a lack of proper nutrition. From being fed lies.
We fail to thrive.
So I feed from music.
Or snack on a rhyme.
Indulge in an art form.
Reach out to mankind.
Every morning I wake and eat a bowl of ambition.
Sip on some inspiration.
Eat crow for dinner.
And humble pie for dessert. Still on high alert.
I repeat the process.
I eat.
But I still hunger for
Excellence.
Understanding.
Peace.
to be seen, guidance,
Knowledge.
freedom.
We want to be free.
We want a fresh legacy.
I want to grow into
A man. What do you see when you look at me?
Now it's time, watch my people rise. How many mothers have to cry? How many brothers gotta die? How many more times? How many more times? How many more marches? How many more signs? How many more lives? How many more times? How many mothers have to cry? Tell me. How many brothers gotta die? Tell me. How many more times? Oh Lord. How many more times? How many more marches all across the world? How many more signs? Oh, how many more lives? Shame I gotta ask. How many more times? I'll leave you with that.
Welcome back to Out the Box with our first female performer of the season, Miss Karmessa. What it do?
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Happy to have you here. First of all, I've been streaming your song. You're about to perform it here in a second. I've been streaming your song. I've been feeling your song. What was the catalyst for this song? Like, who drove you to that point in the studio?
Nobody. Everybody asked me that. Like, literally everybody is like, so who is this dude that, and it really was not, it wasn't a personal experience.
Okay.
It's just, and it can come from men too. Just basically, you've been with somebody for a minute, you get comfortable.
Right.
And then it's like, y'all men, y'all are visual creatures. So y'all visual creatures. So y'all know y'all see something that look real good. Y'all be thinking, well, my girl, she ain't dressed up in a while or something like that. But it was just experiences that I've heard about with friends. So
Gotcha.
there's no man that made me upset.
Now, she was part of a band, Element 11. I know you hit the road with Ruben Studdard as well. How was that experience trailing the states and the countries pre-COVID with your man, the Velvet Teddy Bear?
It's amazing. He's an amazing guy. The crew is amazing. I miss it so much. We had a whole booked year, but it's okay. Things happen, but it's amazing. Learned a lot. Blessed to be able to do what I love to do.
That's what's up. Now, was there anything in particular that you learned on the road with him that you kind of taking and putting into your solo shows?
Of course, be more professional. Just learn different ways to do things, and just learn how to adjust when you're dealing with different situations and different artists.
Okay.
256.
Now listen, my people at home know what that means. It's time to play a game.
Oh Lord.
Now she's like, I don't know what's happening right now. We're gonna do an R&B challenge.
Yep.
Oh God.
Yes. So what era are we gonna be in with this, PT?
Man, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take it to the 2000s.
So the 2000s R&B. That shouldn't be too hard for you. He's gonna play us a little snippet of something, and you gotta guess it. So we're gonna see who gets the most out of 7.
Okay.
Everybody knows that, like, I'm
playing against you.
Yeah, you're playing against me. I'm R&B, so we're gonna see, cause I can toot my own horn, but I done got dragged a time or two. We ain't gonna talk about it, but we're gonna see. So let's see. First song, we're gonna give it to my girl Karmessa. We're gonna see if she guesses it.
First song for you, Karmessa. You ready?
All right. Yeah. The sexy can I don't know what the dude's name is. Ray J.
Good job.
Okay.
I'm glad she got that one. I'm sorry, Ray J. I would. You would have had to do it. I need a one wish, and then I would have got it. But okay, sexy can I?
I forgot all about that song.
Yeah, I did too. Okay, this on me. Let's go, PP.
Love you like a brother.
Miguel. Ooh.
I know it. I know it.
Sure thing. Yes, sir. All right. All right.
Give me something I know now.
We ain't heard nothing from Miguel in a minute. I got a little stuck.
First of all,
Okay, I'm sorry, Miguel.
Ready? Hey, so it's 1-1. Don't be hating on Miguel.
I'm not hating at all.
it's COVID. He chilling.
Got them hits.
Lloyd and Ashanti. South Side.
Good job. I would've got that one. All right. Good job. Okay, PT, I see where you at. Song 2 for me. Let's see.
Catching the vibe.
Wait, I got it. Do-do-do-do-do. Chris Brown. Yeah. Yes. See, that's when I was a real heavy Chris Brown fan. Then when he started chucking deuces and crawling, I kind of went this way. Okay, song number 3.
Song number 3. Karmessa, you ready?
Yes.
You ready? Here we go. Survive.
Fantasia, When I See You.
Good job. Good job.
Okay.
We're still singing that one in 2020.
Right.
We know that one.
Honey, if I could growl, I'd sing it too.
All right, here we go.
3-2. RJ, you ready?
Yes. I know this. Hold on. Let it ride. I know this.
How many seconds you got?
That's it.
Can I?
That's how you work. No,
if I say it, do I get a point?
You don't, because I know that one. No, I know that
Let's
one.
see what you got.
No, you can't do that.
We gotta give him a
You gotta
countdown.
give me a chance.
Gotta give
I
him a
know
chance.
that.
Let's see.
Do.
Say what?
Do.
Oh my God, I know that.
Do.
Time, RJ. What is it?
Okay,
What
well,
is it?
that's, I swear it's Neo, but I don't, okay. It's not.
It's Music Soul Child.
I knew that one. We can be fly. It's a B-U-D-D-Y. Yeah, I knew it. See, she threw me with the Jeopardy
you
thing.
don't get that point.
Okay,
He
that's
said
fine.
it's Neo.
That's
I know
fine.
it's Neo,
That's
but
fine. It was the other one in the key of B. All right.
Oh Lord. Okay.
All right, so you ready?
Yes.
Now, technically, it's no longer a tie. So
She's not going to get this one, though. I'm confident. I'm confident she's not going to get this one.
Okay.
I wanna dance tonight.
Lucy Pearl. Lucy
Pearl
Dance.
That's the song title. Let them play.
What you talking about?
Lucy Pearl dance tonight. You threw that right at her.
But I listen.
But you did guess the artist name.
Listen,
So that's
Lucifer,
cool.
aka Tony, and In Vogue.
That's it.
Okay, I got you.
My last chance.
You ready?
Yes.
You ready? Here we go. Here we go.
All my life I've been poor, but the real don't. Yeah.
What is
Poor
it, though? What
folks.
is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, I gotta know who was by though.
Look at the roof.
I appreciate you.
Who say Nappy though?
I appreciate you. Man, my girl Karmessa is a lot of fun. I know you about to hit the stage, do your thing. Where can everybody find your single? How can they find you online?
So, single on all the music platforms, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon, Tidal, all that good stuff. Social media at Karmessa, Karmessa Music. You can find me anywhere. And thankfully, I have a very unique name, so if you Google me, all my stuff will pop up too.
She said Google her. And you can also find her on Out the Box TV.
Yes.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
From our stage to your living room, I'm telling y'all right now, it's an entire vibe. Singing better. Welcome, Karmessa.
Ride or die, baby. You know I'd do anything for you. I gave you all my love. My loyalty was true. I guess it wasn't enough, because you left me high and dry and said that spark is gone, and the fire has died in us. I gave you all I had until you drained all of me. You move so quickly, she ain't half of me. You thought that she was better than you. You thought that she was better, but found out she ain't so clever. You thought that she was better than you. Trying to test the waters, you're sinking, now you're rethinking. You thought that she was better than you. Saying I ain't the one, but now you're all alone. Cause you thought that she was better. You lost that good thing. In reality, you settled, baby. You settled. I'm better. Yeah, now you're blowing up my phone. Ring, ring, it's me. Trying to reconcile our past. Tripping cause your body's blown. Didn't think you missed what you had. You've had an epiphany. You're remorseful, but I really don't. You don't have me fooled. All this BS you're throwing at me. I gave you all I had till you drained all of me. You move so quickly, now she not half of me. You thought that she was better than you. You thought that she was better, but found out she ain't so clever. You thought that she was better than you. Trying to test the waters, you're sinking, now you're rethinking. You thought that she was better than you. Saying I ain't the one, but now you're all alone. Cause you thought that she was better. You lost that good thing. But in reality, you settled, baby. You settled. I'm better. They say you never miss a good thing till it's gone, huh? Well, baby, I bet you know now. Cause while you was out looking for something new, it came back to haunt you. You should've stayed your ass at home, yeah. How you feel now, boo? You thought that she was better than you. Yeah. You thought that she was better, but found out she ain't so clever. You thought that she was better than you. Trying to test the waters, you're sinking, now you're rethinking. You thought that she was better than you. Saying I ain't the one, but now you're all alone. Cause you thought that she was better. In reality, you settled, baby. I'm
Let's get it. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of AfterBox TV.
Shouts out to my man Justin Lockett, and of course my girl Karmessa for stopping through to perform.
For my girl Karmessa, stopping through to perform. Appreciate you.
Again,
Appreciate
she don't know you.
She don't.
Nah. Like, share, follow, also comment, and if you need more, head to AfterBoxTV.com.
DM me.